Hey YouTubers, here's the list from the garden plans over winter. It's coming up on February, very fast, and we all know middle of March, close to end of March, depending on the weather, I could put plants out. Normally last year, we had snow at the end of March, beginning in April, so we only had a light dusting this year, so hopefully spring will come a little bit sooner and I can get plants out a little bit earlier. We have a pretty long growing season. I can grow roughly from, depending on the year, the beginning of March, first 2 weeks of March, all the way up till the beginning of November. That's quite a ways away. We have a pretty long growing season here in Missouri. But yeah, just take a look at everything. I have the Tequila Hybrid, the Reaper, 7-pot brain strain, definitely chocolate habanero. I'll go over the peppers first. Something a little mild, not as hot as the super hots. Cayenne pepper, super sweet. Trinidad perfume's always a favorite in the garden, just because, you know, my little one, she can grab it right off the plant and eat it, and not really mess with her, but she still gets that good flavor. 7-pot Douglas, chocolate Brazilian, chocolate Ghost, chocolate Reaper, and yes, it is the chocolate year for me. Red Brazilian Ghost, 7-pot mustard. This bell pepper I tried crossing with a jalapeno. It was a big question mark for me. I don't know why, and I grew one inside over winter, and it's downstairs now. And I decided to taste test. I got a couple pods off it. I'll show you right here, and they weren't hot, and it kind of sucks. I'm hoping I just picked a bad seed that wasn't fully crossed, or however that crap works. Hopefully I, put out a few of them and they show that they crossed. If not, it'll be start over square root 1 again. So, where was I? I was right here. Then we have the Jay's Ghost, Dick's Bugler, something I really liked over the last couple years. Nice little cross, not too hot. It has some heat to it, but not too hot. Gotta have the sweet peppers. This is a Carnival mix, and this is just a California Wonder. The Carnival mix is a hybrid, obviously, as you can see. Alright, tomatoes. Peninsippi, I can never say it right, I always kill it. One of the viewers sent it to me over YouTube. I still grow it. I'm going to tune into him and see how his stuff's doing. Copia tomato, one of my, I don't want to say a favorite, but it's good tasting tomato. Boxcar Willie. Let's see if Mexico is another one. Sorry, I skipped right over that. Sudix, I don't want to say that. I might kill that one too. Brandywine, Sudithstrand, and Brandywine. Those are tomatoes. I still have a bunch of pots out back. I'm thinking about growing a few more things. I'm not going to germinate the watermelon and all that inside. I'm going to do it outside and keep it covered. Yeah, I don't feel like messing with that inside. They seem to grow a lot lankier inside and not as stout and luscious as I like them, so I usually start them outside. I am going to do some potatoes this year also. I'm going to cut them in half in cubes, keep the little eyes, and put them in a little bit of water and germinate those things and get them growing so I can start them this year as well. I am going to start, my buddy has an apple tree, and I got apple seeds out of one of his apples. I really liked it. It was a Honey Crisp, I believe. It was big, luscious apple. And you can see the size of them seeds. They're pretty decent sized seeds. I'm going to throw one out today, let it get cold. Well, not let it get cold, but I'm going to, freeze it. I don't know how many hours it needs. He said when he germinated his apple tree years ago, he just left it out for like the last month or two of winter, and it germinated perfectly. So I don't believe it needs a lot of time to, the freeze time. So, yep, that's the look. I'll bring you an update when I get everything in the grow box. And the soil I'm using, nothing special. Just some Miracle-Gro garden soil. Nothing special. I don't expect to have it indoors too long. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Flower, vegetables, junk soil, $4 a bag, nothing special. I mean, Miracle-Gro isn't my top brand of soil I would use, but anyway. I'm more of a Fox Farm. I like the competition type soils. And down here, Fox Farm's really big on nutrients, and you go to the hydroponic store, it's huge down there in Missouri. So there you go. Talk to you guys later. See ya. Here we go, tubers. Finally finished, done, and ready to go. The ones with the high soil are the peppers, and the ones with the low soil are the tomatoes. What I'm going to do is as it grows, I'm going to build the soil up so it can root, and I'm going to tip them sideways for a few days so they grow upward, so I have a little bit of vine to bury, and go from there. I showed you guys last year, I believe, how I did that. I'll go over it again this year. I'm getting a tripod so it'll be easier to set up and shoot. So yeah, there you go. 2015 underway. I think there's like 30 of them here. Yeah, something like that. So yeah, there you go, guys. I'm just using a 100 watt, as you guys know, CFLs. See how big that is compared to my arm. I mean, they're pretty big. 300 watts, it's really all you need. I had 4 in there. I might put a 4th one back in there just so it gets a good light placement, but besides that, I mean, everything's good to go. And when we shut it up, I'll show you. This is going to be the last year for this box, just because it's old and ragged, and I had it like 4 years, and I kind of destroyed a little bit of everything. So the lighting just bounces off everywhere. I mean, there's a shadow. So that's all you really need, is a good shadow. If there's a shadow, there's light. And you can see the shadows on the cups down there. The shadow there, the shadow on the cups. So I know the light's hitting it. There you go, guys. See you later.